So, guys, what's going on? So, here's the next thing they're going to push on you. They're going to push aliens and UFOs, and this is on Fox News. This is on Jesse Water, their prime time. How Fox News is coming out, and it's not only Fox, CNN had it, and all the others, that there are aliens, and this show the other night on Fox was saying that there are 4 different type of aliens that are here on Earth that have been found or discovered. And one of them is the classic reptilian. You know, if you know anything about aliens, there's always these like reptilian type aliens that look like a reptile or a snake. And then there's an Anunnaki, like a tall white Norwegian, I don't know, just picture a tall white blonde, blonde hair, blue eye alien. And I guess there are the gray aliens, the ones that, you know, when you think of an alien that has like the big eyes, the green or the gray type of alien that you know of. But they're coming out with it. They're pushing it. Now we know that the White House released videos and photos of things that they said were UAPs or UFOs. And now they're kind of saying that from, you know, the UFO and the UAPs, there are actual beings on board, and that they are on Earth. And there have been a couple of, I guess, politicians. I did a couple of videos on this where there was one politician that came out and said that there was a hybrid program, a mating program, where the aliens were mating with humans. They were having relations with humans. That was one. I forgot the name of the politician. You can go back to my videos. I don't link. I just like to go. And then this is saying that there are aliens that, I guess, I don't know, they're here. The U.S. government, I think, you know, knows about it. I'm not sure if they're talking with them or not talking with them. But there's been a lot of alien and UFO talk, but more than just like we don't know what it is, or it is, you know, we're not sure, to now they're saying, well, we know that there are UFOs, and we admit that there are some things that we don't know, you know, what they are, where they came from. And now they're getting into the, well, yeah, there are some alien beings, you know, we know of a couple of them, and they're naming them, you know, whether it was UFOs that have crashed and that they were taken from these crafts, or they are aliens that somehow just came down and made contact. And, you know, just like you would, you know, fly, you got on a plane today and you wanted to fly, I don't know, to Europe, or maybe go to Mexico, and you get off the plane and here you are. Well, these aliens just flew in from another galaxy or solar system or whatever they did, and they just kind of landed and greeted themselves to the U.S. government saying, you know, we're the reptilians and we're here, and, you know, that's kind of what it is. At least that's what's being described. There's a couple of different, it all depends on the politician. They'll give a different story of the information they know. Whether it's one politician saying there's a hybrid program, one politician saying that they know of aliens working directly with, you know, the military, or another politician saying, well, they just know that there were aliens, you know, taken out of a crash. So depending on the politician, you'll get a different story or account of exactly what's going on. What I'm finding interesting is that all these mainstream media, you know, mainstream media is kind of, I don't know how to say it. If Fox News is talking about aliens, that's coming from, I would say, somebody's telling them to talk about it. I don't know. Could it possibly be coming from like the White House to say, start talking about alien and, you know, alien beings to ease people into it? Because the White House is claiming they're going to drop more documents about aliens, or the next set of documents they drop about aliens going to be like, yeah, there's reptilian aliens and there's gray aliens and they come to Earth all the time and we've been working with them, and they work in the military, and a couple of them are some politicians, and a few of them are generals in the Air Force. Like, anything could come from this. And as you go down this rabbit hole, you kind of say, okay, well, if there's aliens and we've been in contact with them, and there's all sorts of claims that our cellular phones, that's alien technology. You could look into it, but there are countless claims that the cell phone and our cellular, however our cell phones work, whether I'm talking on the phone, it gets beamed up to a satellite, beamed back down, all of that stuff is alien technology. They even claim that the TV signal back from, the 50s, that was alien technology. So all of these things are supposedly alien technology. I guess the way that signals run and satellites run, I guess cellular, things of that nature, where everything is very instantaneous, right? I could pick up the phone and I could FaceTime you. I can just call you on the phone and it beams from my phone to wherever down to your phone. That's supposedly alien technology. Where is the health benefits of aliens? That's what I want to know. When you read about all these aliens, they live hundreds or thousands of years, and the human body can barely crack 100. Human body can barely crack 80 or 90. So if you're a government official and you're in contact with aliens, or you're somebody that knows aliens, ask them to, I don't want their cellular technology. Give me their health technology. How do you heal the human body? How do you make the human body live a couple of 100 years? How do you make the human body heal itself, cure itself? That's what I want. Because I'll live the way I'm living now, and if I'm healthy and I'm going to live another 100 or 200 years, I'd be okay with that, or however long. But that's what I want. I don't want anything else. I mean, I guess the technology would be good too, but give me health. So I feel that would be the big one. Okay, there's aliens. We know they're here. We're admitting to it. Okay, give me the med bed. Give me the med bed where I lay down in the bed and it goes over me with some beeps and bloops and lights. And then I step out of this med bed and my body's completely healed. My cellular structure is all normal. I'm good to go. I'm like, 18 again. And, I just go. That's the technology that I would like. Because you could have all of this, but if at the end of the day, you're dealing with aliens and you still can't crack like 80 years old, or that's like a big deal, then, what are you doing? And what the other thing is that would the government use these alien, they're kind of revealing all these alien species and they're saying all these things exist. Would they use it against us and say, we know that the aliens are here, and oh no, now they're doing an alien invasion. Next thing you know, your internet gets knocked out, or they cut you off from food or water or what have you. And they say the aliens are doing it. Oh, the internet's not working today. What happened? I don't know. Aliens came, a UFO came, knocked out the whole internet system, knocked out the whole electrical grid, knocked out your water. That I could see the government doing, because that's the type of things that the government does. So if aliens do exist, I don't know, would you deal with that? Would aliens want to deal with something like that? And that is it. So I don't know. Leave a comment below, because I love to read your comments. I find all these things interesting. Again, I'm finding it interesting that like major news outlets are now, reporting on this. I'm focusing on Fox, but CNN had it as well, and a couple of others. But that is all. So with that being said, I hope everyone's doing well. Everyone's staying safe. God bless you guys, and I will talk to you guys later.